Hi guys, welcome to your channel. This is Virgo and my name is Vinoth. And today I'm doing the full moon in Cancer reading. So just wanted to see what's going on with this full moon and what is going on with the Divine Feminine Collective. Just thought of doing a reading and let's see what comes up. So Divine Feminine, so let's start with our spiritual journey, where we are overall. Divine Feminines, guidance, guides, Holy Spirit, higher self, ancestors, please provide us what we need to, all the information that is required for this full moon. So please guide me accordingly and help me convey the messages to all, which is for the highest good of all, of love and light. And please clear any energies that might not be of light or love or anything low vibrational. Please protect the space, this videos, everything with divine white light, and convey, let this message be viewed by the people who need to watch them at whatever time they are supposed to watch. Okay, thank you God, thank you for your love and affection, thank you. Okay, let's see kind of what is the key thing that gets activated. Let's see the activation card, what goes on, what is getting activated with this full moon for the Divine Feminine Collective. Spirit guides, let us know what is getting activated for the Divine Feminine Collective. Okay, we are in compassion. Okay, so the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and to be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from the source through our heart into the world. Okay, so this is what Divine Feminines, that the frequency in which we are supposed to be, like, it's getting enabled is compassion. For me, I had the same thing, so because I was getting triggered by triggered today or yesterday for that matter, knowing that the person I was I kind of had this on and off relationship is divine masculine. I just am bored of saying divine masculine, divine feminine, karmic, but I'm just saying, so he so I can very well see all the BS. But then I was like triggered for some time. You get triggered and then you realize, okay, that is what why and what, and what is a trigger, and letting go of all those things. And I realized that yes, that I need to be loving myself more and more. Okay, that's the overall is Divine Feminine. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports the receptive, nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect with our intrinsic understanding of our connections to all of creation. Okay, so I think which is really nice actually. So these two, I'll just keep it. And belief, frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talent. Yes. Okay, 3 cards they're asking me to take. So yeah, so once again we kind of have to know that these 3, I will take it. So as I said, compassion allows, So when we look at others and have the compassion, never mind whether they are if it is hurting you, you need to work on yourself and release and love yourself more, and then come to a place where you unconditionally kind of give love, and whether you won't be with them or not, but you know that you can you need not judge them for what they are doing, because you are more awakened to this spiritual life, and you know that they are going through their life, and they act from that point of view, so we need not judge them. At the same time, we need not expect them to reach the place where we have reached, because we have put so much of work for that, and others may take some time to come to that. So knowing that, having that compassion will allow the love, divine love, to flow through and to the world is what. So we open up that blockage is something that is happening. And once again reminding us that you are divine feminines, you are on the soft side, nurturing, receptive, nurturing, soft side, allowing to express itself. Yeah, I was doing this meditation for once again trying to just reconnect with myself, like the I am meditation. So it's like just understanding your true self, just being your authentic self, and as you are, if you're a divine feminine, if you have that energy, more of that energy, you know that you're soft natured and you have compassionate, and you know you're a nurturing person. So that is what we need to kind of be in that state of mind, and also to know our boundaries, and kind of bring about the balance between the divine feminine and divine masculine. So yeah, so that is something that is happening. And belief is the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and strong connection to the source. Yes, so yes, I've been a little bit struggling. I'm just telling my story so that you could, it's not that I'm just giving advice, it's also I'm going through it as well. So sometimes you question yourself whether, because someone else can trigger the self-worth, or we kind of have that self-worth issue sometimes. Are we good enough? Or if you're in separation talking, generally you feel, oh, maybe I was not good enough, and then that's why something, I mean, you're not together, or the person is not really focusing on me, or not paying attention, all such things. So the only thing is to know that we are we are worthy, and we are lovable, and we kind of but only thing, we are in a higher frequency than what they are, so they can't really, so they tend to kind of come in our life to trigger us, test us, and to see that whether we kind of break down just with those kind of triggers, or are we strong enough to understand our worth, and be the true self. Never mind what is thrown at us, nothing can have any impact on us if we kind of understand and have are confident in ourselves and believe in our abilities, and to understand our self-worth. So that is the key thing. Okay, now in terms of your journey, what is your spiritual journey, where you are going? So divine feminines, so where are divine feminines on their spiritual journey at this point of time during this full moon? Too many cards. Where are the divine feminines on the spiritual journey? Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. Yes, this is yeah. So this is just asking you to maybe if you're in feeling you're in your a bit of a dark night of the soul, or you're doing a bit of your shadow work and things like that. Yes, yeah, just follow what is there in your heart and what makes you happy. Do that, keep doing that, and moving forward you'll come to that, and to understand and to kind of know that you are a star. You're a star actually, so don't lose faith, or don't lose your mind. And I keep telling it. I also have to always keep that in mind actually. So one more card. What is that we can expect after this full moon? Okay, for that I have to put the other card. Okay, so returning this one. Okay, in the flow. Go with the flow. Yeah, go with the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. Yeah, so don't worry, and things all will be perfectly fine. Now let's do this moon knowledge card. So now what to expect with this full moon for the divine feminine collective? You got this all with you, so that please go out. Okay, it's a divine feminine. What to expect that? Beauty. I'll read from the book as well. There could be some messages sometimes. So I'll take for anything else. Release. Okay. Wisdom. Okay, those three are good. I'll just quickly read so that okay, so I'm just being called to check this third one. There's something to do with this. Why discovering truth? You stand in the light of truth. Yeah. So okay. So okay, all three. They want three. So okay, so yeah. So you discovering truth. You may be finding truth about yourself, and maybe truth about others, and how this world is, and all those things. So that this is what it is all about. So discovering the truth. Okay, then now let's go into the 20 beauty. Gaining gibbous form. Beauty is like a medicine. It can heal even the most broken spirit. Beauty is everywhere. In nature, just look. Beauty comes in many forms, and we can choose to find it. I love how I look. Get rid of yourself of clutter and what you find disagreeable. It's all about loving ourselves, just to know that how beautiful we are, and anything that any thought that you have that makes you not feel that way, we need to get rid of that. That is not us. Everyone is beautiful. We're created, are beautiful. So know that This is an affirmation. I see beauty everywhere, and it raises my vibration. One of the high needs in my life is that of beauty. I need to be exposed to what I find beautiful, often to be at my best. You might find that a strange need, but it's far from uncommon, especially among creative and artists. Beauty to me isn't lots of makeup or fancy skin care or society's current beauty ideal. For me, beauty is nature and having things I find beautiful in my environment. I look around me as I write, and I can see the inky dark clouds racing across a violet, oh sorry, violent sky, and the birds riding the winds, and it's beautiful. On my desk is a small piece of glass a friend made for me, and a small bowl full of summer frangipani. Frangipani. Okay. My My feet rests on a hand-woven carpet of desert colors, and my toenails are painted as a shimmering turquoise, my favorite color. All of these are expressions of beauty to me. They raise my mood, they give me joy to my eyes, my heart, and my mind. Everyone can experience beauty every day if they choose to look. It is important to doctor. Okay, so this just talks about. mm, okay, so the real beauty is hypnotic, yet in reality has less to do with your youth than it does with the spirit coming through the skin. The word charisma comes from the Greek charis and ma, meaning the spirit shining through. Each of us possesses a unique beauty, one that gives us confidence if we recognize it. Each of us is desirable, each of us perfectly formed to be what we want to be. But should we become too obsessed by the external, something that is, after all, fleeting, we may become unhappy and chase an ideal that impossible to uphold. Okay, so yeah, so that's what. So you have to work on your inner beauty, inner, like as you work on your self-love, self-worth, self-respect, and to see the. Do you see your face here? It's really come out when I look at the screen. Actually, I'm able to see the face. Actually, it's beautiful. Like the lips, yeah. It's like a nose. There's an eyes. Yeah, this is eyebrows, and this is the. Oh, wonderful, amazing. Yeah. So yeah, look at beauty now. I mean, if you if you like, I love beautiful things actually. So if I compare myself, yes, I like to have just be in beautiful places, beautiful things, and dress or whatever it is. Like you like all those things, and that's all great and gives you kind of happiness. But at the same time, as you work on yourself and find your inner beauty, and that I mean the beauty of I mean being yourself, the true self, right? So once you find that, that automatically brings out the beauty in us. And now maybe we may judge us ourselves saying maybe I need to put makeup and things like that, but one who works with their inner beauty uh, will always shine through, and wherever they go they become the kind of an attraction for people because their light shines through. So it's the kind of message that we need to, instead of chasing after external world, if we work on our inner self and find the true beauty, we will be very happy is what this full moon says. So next is 27 release. Yes, this definitely is comes 27 release. Waning crescent release. Let let it go. It is time to release anything that does not serve you. Old negative habits, do not engage you anymore as the payoff is not enough. You are ready to make room for bigger and brighter and more aligned things. Affirmation is I freely release what I no longer need. There is a payoff if you decide to finally release something we no longer need. The payoff is as individual as you are. But there will be an universal feeling of making space for something new. The secret to effectively releasing what no longer serves you, in fact, knowing that the payoff will be indeed worth it, which makes it super important to know what that positive payoff may be. For example, giving up a habit such as smoking, which we know is detrimental to your body in that it is cancer causing among many other nasty things, as payoffs. What's the most important payoff is it for you may be different to someone else who's giving up the habit, but it needs to be clear to your mind, body, and spirit. You might give up so that your body feels healthier generally, or so that your children and those around you aren't exposed to smoke and chemicals, that you live longer, and that all that money you are wasting on cigarettes could be used for something that is more in line with what you really want, such as a travel or a home, all which are real payoffs for which is worth releasing the habit. In magic, in particular, in spellcraft, the art of release after raising power is a vital to its effectiveness. Should we raise power without sending it out to the universe or deities in a focused way, it remains stagnant or stuck. This can cause us to feel overwhelmed. Okay, so yeah, it's time to release and make new room for the new things. And sometimes you know very well that some things doesn't serve you for your highest good, which is which at times is difficult to release. It's easy to say, but that is what we are here to do, and raise our vibrations basically. So let's see. So that is what we need to kind of release anything that does not serve and surrender to God. This new moon 22 wisdom. Wisdom is more than mere knowledge. There may be something that you aren't seeing and need to research more thoroughly. Wisdom is gathered, but it takes time. Learn from your experience. You might wish to ask the opinion of a wise mentor if you are uncertain. I use my knowledge and experience to make wise decisions. It is often said that the body has its own innate wisdom. If healthy, it can know what to do and does what it needs to keep us alive and moving without thinking too much about it. Most of the time, we aren't aware of trying to keep our heart beating or breathing when asleep. Similarly, we have this innate reasoning system, intuition, that allows us to get answers or receive information without conscious thinking. It's the feeling or hunch of information or insight that is just there. Some people believe in this, in the wisdom we receive from the God, the very spark of the divine voice that is left within us. This is very old kind of wisdom that sits in a very old part of the brain. Then there is a gathering of knowledge and experience and what we discern and learn from this. If the result has equity, if it is successful in the real world and good in sense and perception, it's most probable wise. The getting of wisdom takes time usually, and we can be impatient for it. We might cut corners and not see the role we take in our own poor decision making. To me, though, a modern people, we have a millennia of wisdom to assist us. Human history has some very wise people staring in it, and some not so wise. So we have plenty of examples from which we learn. Gathering wiser people around us is in fact one of the wisest things anyone can do. We cannot always know it all, and a wise mentor or a friend can not only save us from a poor decision but also demonstrate how to be wise if you aren't quite yet there. Okay. So it is like there are two sides to it. If you need one is to use your intuition and in your decision making, and also to gain knowledge on subject matters and things like that. So it helps us taking wiser decisions, better decisions in our life, and also to make sure that you have people who are wiser, I mean, from whom you can learn things, gain knowledge, and and to ensure that ensure that you take the best decisions in your life. So that is what is called for in this new moon. So let's get last couple of from the moonology deck. So what's that? What's moon? Sorry, full moon. The divine feminine. Two cards. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Okay, I can't see the. I like it. I like this kind of setup, so sorry about that. Trying. Okay, then let's see. Okay, the next one is you and your loved ones are safe. This is new moon Cancer. Okay, this is good. Last one. So it's just talking about like make sure that you make the first move is to make sure that whatever business or relationship, anything that you feel that you want to, like you're hesitating and don't want to take an action, just take the first step. It says. So one more card, please. One more card for the full moon. Okay, thank you. Prosperity lies ahead. Great. New moon in Taurus. Okay, so guys, I think with this we can close this reading. So this is my. So yes, keep going and know that you and your loved ones are safe, and there is prosperity ahead. So keep focusing on yourself, improving your, I mean, like working from within, and to ensure, know that you're beautiful, release that does not serve good, anything that does not serve your highest good, and gain wisdom, and also share your wisdom also. It's something I wanted to tell. And then always, and in compassion, divine feminine, and have self-belief is the message that we are getting. So hope you guys just got some inspiration, some insight, some kind of wisdom through this reading. And thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye.